kick is away. It's out of the back of the end zone, and we had a feeling that this may be something that took place before the game today. Both teams are taking a knee after the kickoff.
Well, the Falcons may have lost the first game of the season, but they made a big statement as that game started. Our Emily Gagnon joining us from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Emily, a lot of folks talking this morning about the unity on the field.
Yeah, good afternoon, Karen. The Falcons definitely lost their first game of the 2020 season, 38-25, to a very good Seahawks team. But even though they lost the game, they won pregame. I'll have to tell you that. If you watched the game from the very start, you could tell emotions were high on both sidelines. If you missed it, take a look. It was a really great moment. Even I was emotional watching it. The Falcons stood on the field with locked arms while Lift Every Voice and Sing played pregame. Owner Arthur Blank was out there with his team. During the national anthem, they stood. A lot of players had their hands on their hearts. There weren't any Falcons kneeling, but there were some Seahawks who did. On the opening kickoff, players from both teams knelt on the field for a moment of silence. Matt Ryan and Russell Wilson, the two quarterbacks, talked earlier in the week and came up with this idea. Their teams liked it, so they went with it. It was a way to show justice, equality, and love.
It's good to have both organizations come together to do something together, and I'm glad how it worked out. And I think it's going to continue to spark conversation about how we can have a better system in this country. And we just want to use our platform for positivity.
We understand that there's a lot of families and a lot of generations that have been through, tough times in this world. And we understand that there's also other people on the other side whose families have, they wasn't raised, in the tough areas and stuff like that. Maybe their family was in the Army too, so we wanted to show, respect.
And if you ask me, guys, I don't think this is a one-time thing. I think this upcoming week and maybe all season, they'll continue to do things every week to show unity. Of course, they play the Cowboys in Dallas on Sunday. Karen?
That was very emotional, Emily. Thanks. Well, the latest